You're always there for her, but somehow you're never the one she chooses. You listen when she cries. You care when she's hurting. You give her your time, your energy, your loyalty, and still, she runs after the guy who barely even notices she exists. Sound familiar? You're not alone. Thousands of good men are living this quiet heartbreak, stuck in the friend zone, respected, but never desired. But what if I told you? The problem isn't her. The problem is the version of you, the one who gives everything without ever setting boundaries. Most men, they try harder, they get softer, safer, more available. But Stoic men, they do the opposite. They create space. They walk away. And in doing so, they draw her in. So ask yourself, are you building attraction or just being used for comfort? Do you have the courage to stop chasing and let her feel your absence? This isn't about playing games. This is about becoming the unshakable man. A man who knows his worth and refuses to beg for love. Because when you stop chasing her validation and start investing that energy into yourself, she notices, she wonders, and she just might come back. Not out of pity, but because she finally sees what she was blind to before. Don't be the man she remembers as safe. Be the man she regrets losing. If you're ready to shift the power, to stop waiting, and start attracting, then your journey starts right now. Have you ever been stuck in the friend zone? Drop a 1 if you have. Drop a 2 if you're breaking out today. I read every single comment. Let's talk. And in just a moment, you'll discover exactly how to go from being her emotional crutch to the man she craves more than anyone else. Don't turn yourself into her shoulder to cry on. The friend zone exists for one simple reason. She doesn't feel the right kind of attraction toward you. Not because you're not good enough, not because you're missing something important, but because, without even realizing it, you've placed yourself in a position that's too safe, too predictable, too available. And one of the biggest reasons for this, you've become her emotional support system. Think about it. When she's sad, she runs to you. When she's stressed, she vents to you. When another guy hurts her, you're the one listening, comforting, reassuring, and every single time you pick up that phone, patiently listening to her complaints about someone else, offering endless encouragement, you're reinforcing a belief in her mind. He'll always be here for me, no matter what. On the surface, this sounds like a good thing, right? Who wouldn't want to be the guy she trusts, confides in, depends on? But here's the hard truth. Attraction doesn't come from comfort. It doesn't come from predictability or absolute safety. It's built on excitement, desire, and a little bit of unpredictability. And you've become too predictable. She knows that no matter how she treats you, whether she gives you what you want or not, you'll always be there. That's not attraction, that's dependency. She needs you when she's sad. But when she's happy, she's chasing after the guys who excite her. So, what should you do? Step back. Stop being her emotional crutch. No more hour-long therapy sessions about her love life. No more playing therapist when she's upset over another guy. Next time she calls to vent, switch up the dynamic. Hey, you really need to stop letting those guys treat you like that. Anyway, I can't talk long. I'm heading out. That's it. No more emotional therapy sessions. No more being her emotional trash can. At first, she might not even notice the shift. But over time, she'll start to feel it. You're no longer the safe, predictable guy. You're no longer the shoulder she cries on whenever she wants. Instead, you've become a challenge. And now, she has to put in effort to get your attention. And when a woman feels like she has to work for your attention, that's when she starts craving you more than ever. Strategy number 2. Create emotional distance and trigger jealousy. If there's one thing that can make a woman reconsider her feelings for you, it's jealousy. Not in a toxic, manipulative way, but in a way that makes her suddenly stop and think, wait, why am I no longer the center of his attention? The mistake most men make. Guys who get friend-zoned often fall into the same trap. They pour all their emotional energy into her. They're too available, too eager, too invested. As a result, she never has to worry, never has to question, never feels like she's losing something valuable. And here's the problem. If there's no sense of loss, there's no urgency. If there's no urgency, there's no desire. But the moment she starts noticing your absence, when she realizes you're focusing your energy elsewhere, everything changes. What should you do? Stop being so accessible. If she texts, don't reply immediately. If she asks to hang out, don't always be available. If she's used to hearing yes from you, start saying no. And here's the key. You don't have to explain yourself. Your actions will say it all. I have a life outside of her. I'm not just sitting here waiting. And when she starts feeling you slip away, when she realizes she's no longer the center of your world, she'll start wondering. She'll start worrying. And most importantly, she'll start wanting you more than ever. The real game. Let her see you giving attention to others. Nothing makes a woman reevaluate her feelings faster than seeing another woman enjoying your company. This doesn't mean you have to play childish jealousy games or fake anything. You don't need to post cringy, over-the-top photos. You don't have to rub it in her face. But you do need to expand your world and let her see it. How? Start talking to other women. Grow your social circle. Make sure she notices without making it obvious. Small, effortless changes make a huge impact. Post pictures out with friends where there just happens to be an attractive woman nearby. Casually drop in. I was talking to someone really interesting the other day. Take longer to reply. Don't drop everything for her like before. And when you do this, her brain will react, whether she wants it to or not. Wait, is he interested in someone else? Why isn't he texting me like he used to? Did I miss my chance? Once these thoughts start creeping in, they don't stop. At first, she might pretend not to care. She might act like it doesn't bother her. But deep down, she's thinking about you more than ever. And that's the beginning of attraction, the start of everything shifting in your favor. Strategy number 3, stop seeking validation. Let her chase you. Most guys stuck in the friend zone fall into an invisible trap. They're constantly seeking validation from her. They may not say it outright, but their actions make it painfully obvious. They agree with everything she says. They laugh too hard at her jokes. They try to prove their worth, like they're silently screaming, "Look at me, I deserve to be chosen." But here's the problem. Attraction isn't built on proving yourself. It only happens when she feels the need to earn your attention. Who do women actually chase? Think about the guys that women are genuinely attracted to. Do they desperately try to win her approval? Do they wait for her validation? Do they walk on eggshells, afraid to say the wrong thing? Attractive men don't chase. They don't seek approval. They don't put women on a pedestal. Instead, women are the ones actively seeking their attention. How do you break free from the validation trap? Stop over-complimenting. Stop over-agreeing. Stop saying things like, "You're amazing. I don't get how no one has snatched you up yet. You deserve the best. Any guy would be lucky to have you. You look so beautiful today." These don't pull you out of the friend zone, they push you deeper into it. Because when you constantly shower her with validation, you're not a challenge, you're just another fan. Stop giving away your attention, make her want it. Compliments aren't bad, but when you overdo it, you become just like every other guy she's friend-zoned before. Why? Because men who are actually attractive don't flood women with empty flattery. They understand something crucial. Their attention has value, and they don't just give it away. Flip the script. Instead of always telling her how beautiful she is, try something different. If she wears a new dress, instead of saying, "Wow, you look stunning," try this instead. "That's a cute dress. Kinda reminds me of something my little sister would wear." Suddenly, she can't predict your reaction. Suddenly, she's not sure how you see her, and the moment she starts questioning, she starts chasing. Stop being her clone. Another huge mistake most friend-zoned guys make: they agree with everything she says. If she hates a certain food, suddenly they hate it too. If she thinks a movie is dumb, they instantly trash it as well. If she has an opinion, they immediately agree, without even thinking. Why? Because they believe that by aligning with her views, she'll like them more. Wrong. Women don't want a carbon copy of themselves. They want a man with his own thoughts, his own standards, his own personality. How to fix this? Next time she shares an opinion, don't just nod along, challenge her a little. If she says, "Pineapple on pizza is disgusting," instead of agreeing right away, playfully push back, "That's unfortunate. I thought you had good taste." Now, you're no longer a bland yes man who just follows her lead. Now, you become a guy with his own identity. And that, more than anything else, is what makes her want to chase you. Strategy number 4. Master the art of indifference. Make her feel your absence. Nothing makes a woman question her feelings faster than when a man suddenly stops showing interest. The moment you stop chasing, stop giving her all your time, energy, and attention, she'll be forced to face a terrifying thought. Wait, have I lost him? And once that thought enters her mind, everything changes. The power of silence. Most guys who end up in the friend zone make the same mistakes. They always reply to texts immediately. They always pick up the phone when she calls. They're always available whenever she needs to vent. They constantly remind her that they care. Because of this, she never gets the chance to miss you. But the moment you go silent, when you stop texting first, stop always being there, that's when everything shifts. When you disappear from her immediate attention, her mind starts racing. Why hasn't he texted me? Is he mad at me? Has he met someone else? And once these thoughts creep in, she won't be able to stop thinking about you. Scarcity creates value. Women don't chase men who are always available. They chase men who know their worth. If you're always in her messages, always responding instantly, always waiting for her, you're not a prize. You're a backup plan. But the moment you make your presence scarce, you become valuable. Think about it like this. What's more valuable, a glass of water in the middle of a rainstorm or a glass of water in the middle of a desert? Scarcity creates desire. So instead of always being available, pull back. Stop initiating. Stop being at her beck and call. Stop making her the center of your world. Let her feel your absence. Let her wonder why you're not around like before. And once she realizes that, she'll start craving your presence in a way she never did before. Strategy number 5. Be comfortable walking away. Most men stay trapped in the friend zone for one simple reason. They're afraid of losing her. They think, if I stop being available, she'll forget about me. If I pull back, I'll lose my chance. So what do? They cling tighter. They stick around, hoping she'll eventually see their worth. They settle for whatever scraps of attention she gives them, convincing themselves that one day things might change. But here's the cold, hard truth. Neediness is the most unattractive thing you can show, because when a woman knows, without a shadow of a doubt, that you'll always be there, no matter how she treats you, no matter how much she takes you for granted, no matter how long she keeps you waiting, she'll never truly respect you. And if she doesn't respect you, she'll never feel real attraction for you. The solution: be willing to walk away. Not as a mind game, not as a manipulative tactic, but because you respect yourself enough to not settle for a one-sided relationship. If you want to break free from the friend zone, you need to send a clear, unshakable message. I'm not a man who waits around for someone to choose me. I choose myself. Be honest with her. Instead of lingering in the background, hoping things will magically change, speak your truth. I really value our friendship, but I'm looking for something more in my life, and I don't think pretending to be okay with this is fair to either of us. And then, step back. Stop texting first. Stop being her emotional safety net. Stop waiting for a woman who isn't choosing you, because every second you spend waiting for her is a second you could be building yourself into a man that women chase. Shift your focus. Build your own life. Instead of obsessing over what she's thinking, feeling, or doing, turn that energy back onto yourself. Focus on your goals. Invest in your passions. Level up your confidence, your mindset, your purpose. Because the moment you stop making her the center of your universe, she'll feel it. And guess what happens next? If she truly values you, if she truly cares about losing you, she won't let you walk away so easily. She'll start chasing you. Why? Because suddenly, for the first time, she realizes she's losing you. She's no longer your priority. You're not waiting around anymore. And no woman wants to lose a man worth having. Final thoughts. The friend zone only exists if you allow it to. The moment you decide, I refuse to accept anything less than what I truly want, everything shifts. So ask yourself, are you willing to walk away from a situation that doesn't serve you? Are you ready to stop chasing and start attracting? Are you ready to be a man that women don't take for granted, but fight to keep? Because the second you truly internalize this mindset, the friend zone won't just be something you escape from. It'll be something you'll never fall into again. Strategy number 6. Let her see you level up. Here's a hard truth. She put you in the friend zone because, right now, she doesn't see you as her best option. That stings, doesn't it? But instead of feeling sorry for yourself, use that pain as fuel. Stop chasing. Stop convincing. Instead, become the man she can't ignore. Hit the gym. Build a stronger, more confident physique. Upgrade your style. Look sharp. Dress with intention. Expand your social circle. Meet new people. Build connections. Pursue your passions. Find something that excites you, that gives your life meaning. And most importantly, start dating other women. Because the moment she sees you evolving without her, the moment she realizes you look better, feel better, and are wanted by others, that's when her mindset shifts. Suddenly, you're no longer just the nice guy who's always there. You're no longer the easy, always available option. Now, you're the one she overlooked, and that's when she starts to wonder, Did I make a mistake? Friendzone isn't about luck, it's about perception. Women don't friendzone men because they're not good enough. They do it because they don't feel that raw, undeniable attraction. But the moment you change your energy, the moment you become more mysterious, less available and higher value, everything shifts. Now, she is the one who has to work for your attention. And when that happens, being just friends will never be enough for her. Friendzone isn't a curse. It's a lesson in self-worth. Being placed in the friendzone doesn't mean you're not good enough. More often than not, it happens because you've unintentionally made yourself too safe, too predictable. Here's the truth. Unconditional availability and kindness without challenge rarely spark attraction. People crave what they can't easily have, and if your presence is too certain, it starts to lose its value. So instead of trying harder to win her over, stop. Stop pleasing, stop chasing, and most importantly, stop putting her above yourself. Don't seek validation. Don't be her therapist, the guy she only turns to when she needs a shoulder to cry on. Redirect that energy into your own growth, your own goals, your own social life. Let her feel your absence. A high-value man doesn't chase attention. He makes others realize that losing him is the real mistake. And if she doesn't recognize that, no problem, because you deserve someone who truly sees your worth. Never let yourself be someone's backup plan. If a woman only remembers you when she's sad, when she needs someone to listen, but forgets you when life is good, that's not a relationship worth pursuing. You are not a safety net. You are not a last resort. If you feel like you're just a backup option, someone she keeps around just in case there's no one better, it's time to walk away. A high-value man doesn't wait to be chosen. He makes his own choices. He doesn't seek validation. He defines his own worth. So stay sharp, stay in control of your life, and most importantly, know your value. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video, where we'll dive even deeper into the principles that put you in control.